What's good, YouTube? Um, what's good, YouTube? It's a Christ Leviathan Prophecy, and today I'm just taking out some food to eat because I'm hungry. But today's video is about the Brooklyn Nets and why I think the Brooklyn Nets will never win the championship. Okay? Oh, that was okay. I was looking for that spray too. But anyways, man. The reason why, well, I'll give you three reasons why, okay? Actually, I don't need no reasons. I don't need no reasons. The Brooklyn Nets will never win a championship because they signed nappy head KD, okay? We all know KD is not a leader, and to win a championship, you must have a leader, okay? Just like in football, where the quarterback is the leader, just like in the NFL, where the quarterback is the leader, you need a leader in the NFL. It's important. That's why the NFL is so talked about upon quarterbacks. Now, obviously, KD is arguably one of the best players in his generation. I mean, you can obviously argue LeBron James. Obviously, LeBron James had a better start than KD. Obviously, KD had to. KD had to go through so many, issues with, expansion team, him moving to OKC. You know what I'm saying? He had his best years in OKC, if people want to say that. You know, after he spent what 8 years there, 9 years there. He had it with Russell Westbrook. You know, James Harden went out to. Oh, that was the refrigerator. I was about to say I was making that noise. KD, not KD. James Harden, had James Harden had it because he felt like he wasn't having no playing time, and I felt for him, like he was coming off the bench, he was the sixth man of the year, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing everything to help that team, but he wasn't a starter, he was on the bench. So he said that, you know what, it's either you give me more time or I'm out. So obviously he went his own ways. Boom, it was just KD and Westbrook, and KD did everything in his power to try to please Westbrook. But obviously the Thunder decided to build around Westbrook, which was a huge mistake. I think by OKC doing what they did, I think they chose the wrong person to build around. But obviously, since this is the point guard driven league, they looked at Russ as a diamond in the rough, Even though the dude couldn't shoot for shit, terrible defense, but he'll give you triple doubles almost every single night. Okay? Almost every single night, he'll give you triple doubles. Okay? KD left. When KD left, he had a lot of choices to go. You know, it's kind of like LeBron James leaving Cleveland for the first time. You know, where did he go? LeBron James went to what? Miami. Now, obviously, Miami, LA, the Knicks, the Nets. Kyrie was obviously a free agent. So they went to the worst place possible with the Brooklyn Nets. Going to the Brooklyn Nets is like going to the Browns, where your career dies. Now, I'm not saying that the Browns are a bad team, but in years past, yeah. You know, I mean, the Browns had very good players. You know, they had Josh Cribbs. They had Tim Couch. You know what I'm saying? They had Vickers. You know, so they had a lot of good talent, but their front office was just shits. You know, they were not good. Okay. But anyways, so KD could have gone anywhere in the world. Well, not anywhere, but to any team. But he chose the Brooklyn Nets. No, my bad. He chose Golden State Warriors. Now everybody's saying, oh, that was a B move, and why did he do that? And, you know, he could have just, you know, gone to Miami and stuff like that. At the time, we don't know what was going through KD's head. I don't know if he felt the pressure, like, damn, look how long I've been in the league and I still don't have a ring. You know? And now they're going to start calling me a bust. They're going to start labeling me a bust because I can't get it done. You know? Even though I went to the finals one time in OKC, but that was when I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? So he did a desperate move. And he got cooked for it. Not only he got cooked for it, when he won those 2 championships, he left. Everybody's saying that, okay, now that he left, I'm going to see what Curry's going to do. All eyes was on Curry. Because it was on Curry's team. And I felt like Kevin Durant didn't want to live in Curry's shadow. Right? Kevin Durant didn't want to live in Curry's shadow. So he vamoosed. He left. Right? What did Curry do the next following year? This following year, he won a championship without him. So that really turned a lot of heads. And let's fast forward. He left, went to Brooklyn. Again, he could have gone anywhere. And he chose the Nets. And then he brought Kyrie. And then he brought James Harden. James Harden felt like Kyrie wasn't backing him up. He wasn't being a great friend. So James Harden vamoosed and he left. He left to go to the 76ers. And now we're here. No. I'm going to track back. Around August, KD requested for a trade. Nobody bought into it. Nobody wanted no smoke with KD. And I said this, like, if it was anybody else, if it was Giannis, if it was Kawhi, if it was LeBron, the phone rings would have been buzzing and trades would have been happening. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, Rudy Gobert messed up the trade. No, he didn't. Even if even when the trade went down for Rudy Gobert, it was still time for KD to go to anywhere he wanted. Well, not anywhere, but KD still had plenty of time to request a trade to see what team he wanted. Nobody wanted to budge. Nobody wanted to move their pieces. Nobody. So KD was stuck like Chuck. You know, I mean, there was a lot of rumors that Kyrie wanted out. Lakers was not going to give half their roster for Kyrie. Why? So he could rejuvenate with reunite with LeBron James and be the Cavs 2.0, where, you know, now that the LeBron James have a legitimate point guard, he don't have to worry about Westbrooking all the time, you know? I mean, when Donovan Mitchell was on the market, why didn't the Lakers go after him? You know what I'm saying? But then again, maybe the Jazz was asking for too much, you know? So now KD is where he is for the next 4 years. And that's in Brooklyn, where his career is going to die and rot. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be a Hall of Famer for the wrong reasons. That move is always going to be like, that move is always going to haunt him for the rest of his life. Even if he doesn't really care because he got what he wanted. Even if it meant Dick riding another team that's already stacked, because they should have beat Toronto. If they were that good, they should have beaten Toronto. But obviously, injuries are part of the game, you know? So it is what it is. You know, a lot of people are still salty that, oh, the Warriors should have beat Toronto. They just got lucky because half of the stars got, you know, injured, such and such. Hey, you know, Toronto was loaded themselves, you know, them damn selves, you know. Toronto was no pushover, you know. I mean, they had size, they had depth, they had almost everything, you know. So my issue is with KD. Because KD promised, I don't know if he promised the Brooklyn Nets, but he swore that he was going to deliver a championship. Now, it will be funny if Kawhi Leonard delivers a championship to the city of Los Angeles Clippers instead of KD. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, dude, look how long you've been on the Nets. Are you collecting money? Are you not participating? Do you not like it here? You know, because KD is from Washington, right? He was born and raised in Washington, D.C. You know, I'm sure he didn't want to go over there, but like, if you don't want to be here, don't be here, you know? But you chose to come here. Like I said, I'm glad he didn't come. I'm super glad he didn't come to my Knicks, because we don't want that toxic, you know? Even when we had Melo was not even this toxic. Melo was not this toxic. Sorry for speaking. Melo was not this toxic at all. He's a nutcase. He's sensitive. You know, that's why the media has always had something nice to say about him. Because Lord knows if he say anything negative, he's gonna take his long 18-inch hands and go on Twitter and rant like a little bee he is. You know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna get his mom involved. Mama Durant. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we can't really say anything sensitive to Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of that kind of remind me of the beef between